Hello, I'm Sophie D'Souza and welcome to my channel, Sophie Stained Glass. Every Tuesday you can find a new and interesting video about architectural glass. So today's video was a request from somebody and it's an instructional video on how to join two panels together when you've split them because they're too big and cumbersome to try and install in one piece. So without further ado, so I have built the bottom half of this panel. I've used 12mm lead throughout because it's quite wide actually. This is about 900 wide and it's about 1.5 meters high, and it's the smallest section of 3 big panels I'm doing for a school. So it's going to be too vulnerable to move in one piece. So at this point, instead of putting a piece of 12mm glass, I'm finishing this section of the panel off with a piece of 8mm, and I will show you for why. This, I hope it's going to focus, is what you're aiming for. So at the bottom of this little couplet of lead there is an 8mm piece of lead, and that represents this piece. Now when I lead this top half of my panel, the bottom section will have a piece of 12mm flat, and the idea is that you solder them up separately, so you've got a bottom panel and a top panel, and you take them to site and you fit the top panel over the bottom panel. I wanted also to show you that should you need to, you can trim the top section, the top flanges off the 8mm lead, and that way you can shorten the additional width you get from doing this kind of join. But it's important to mention that you need to cut your glass so that you've allowed for the extra dimension you get from joining these two pieces together. So what you would need to do, and I will just refocus my camera. So let's imagine this is going to be where I make the join. Obviously I made it there and all my markings, I made it, in the other place, and that's where all my markings are. You need to draw 2 cut lines. One cut line for the bottom panel and one cut line for the top panel, and it's almost like you're leaving a bigger heart dimension because of the extra dimension that comes from sitting one panel on top of another. So that's what you need to accommodate when you're doing this method. I will just mention as well that you should run this 8mm all the way off the edge, and the same with the bottom lead of the top half of the panel. So that's going to be your 12mm flat, and then one will go over the other slightly easier than if you're having to accommodate this upright 12mm flat lead that's on the side here. So I hope that makes sense to you. I'm going to probably just lead the rest of the panel up off camera, and hopefully you will see what I mean later on, and maybe when I install it I will also make a video. You should also solder tags or wires to this 8mm and to the 12mm that runs along here, so that when they're installed you can tie them together. That's what you're going to need to do, tie them together. I just thought I'd show you how I solder on the wires when I'm joining two pieces together. So I've put my panels together on the bench so you can see the lead lines travelling through. You should put your wires on a joint. If you put them sort of in the middle of the lead, you may find that you pull the lead off the top of the glass. So the strongest points are where the joints are. So what I do first is I remelt this solder, and then see that's already partly stuck now, and I'll just put a tiny bit more solder on top. Do the same over here, remelt this solder. You have to sort of bend your wires so that they'll lie flat. There we go. And then it's important to test them by pulling them, which I'll do when they've completely gone cold. But just take note that I haven't put the wires too close to the flanges here, because this flange may be cut off, and even if it isn't cut off, it's certainly going under this 12mm flange. And if you've got something soldered to it, well, that's not really happening, is it? So let's just give these a tug. I would use my pliers to tug them, but my pliers are on the other side of the workbench. But you get the idea. So this is 900 wide, so it's about 3 foot wide. I've put two, let's just focus out. So I've got, I think I'm going to have to take the camera further away. So I've got 2 tags across the centre. There's going to be a bar going end to end. So I might put some on the outside edge as well. Although actually it's probably not necessary. The bar will keep them in place. So yes, that's just a little, I thought I'd better show you how I solder on my ties, and don't forget to curl over the end. I hope you saw that I curled them over, because, oh no, that hasn't focused, because that just creates a firmer bed for your tie.